When nothing makes sense, this is what's really happening. There's something nobody ever tells you about the moments that change your life. They don't arrive with clarity. They don't come with answers. They don't show up neatly packaged. They arrive as confusion, as chaos, as a season where nothing makes sense. And here's the truth most people miss. The moment when everything stops making sense is often the moment when your life is about to change forever. I know this because I've lived it. There was a time when I was working harder than I ever had in my life. I was doing everything I thought I was supposed to do, showing up, being responsible, following the rules. And yet, nothing was working. My finances were tight, my confidence was shaken, my relationships were strained, and every day felt like pushing a heavy boulder uphill, only to watch it roll back down by nightfall. I remember standing in front of the mirror one morning asking myself, what am I doing wrong? Why isn't this working? Why does nothing make sense anymore? What I didn't understand at the time was this. My confusion wasn't failure, it was preparation. It was life telling me that the old way had reached its limit. See, we've been taught that successful people always have clarity, that they wake up knowing exactly what to do, that they have some secret roadmap. But that's not how growth works. That's not how transformation works. Every person who has done something meaningful has walked through a season where the old stopped working and the new hadn't revealed itself yet. Before the butterfly flies, the caterpillar dissolves. Everything it was has to break down before it can become what it's meant to be. And if you're in that phase right now, where things feel unstable, uncertain, uncomfortable, that doesn't mean you're falling apart. It means you're being rebuilt. Chaos always comes before transformation, always. Show me someone who made a breakthrough, and I'll show you someone who walked through confusion first. The problem is, most people panic when confusion shows up. They try to force clarity. They cling to old habits. They try to solve new problems with old thinking. But the tools that got you here will not get you there. Your confusion isn't because you don't know enough. It's because what you do know has reached its ceiling. You're outgrowing your current identity. That discomfort you feel, that tension between where you are and where you're going, that's not a mistake. That's growth trying to happen. Think about winter. Everything looks dead. Trees lose their leaves. The ground hardens. But winter isn't destruction, it's preparation. The tree pulls its energy inward so it can grow stronger when spring comes. And spring always comes. Sometimes in life, you need a winter, a season where things slow down, where old structures fall away, where you stop producing and start preparing. And during that season, nothing makes sense. But comfort is not where growth lives. When everything feels easy, you're maintaining, not evolving. And life refuses to let you stay small forever. So when nothing makes sense, understand this. You're not breaking down. You're breaking through. Your confusion is information. It's telling you that your operating system needs an upgrade. Just like a computer that freezes when it can't handle bigger demands, your mind is signaling that you're ready for more. That's why the things that used to excite you don't anymore. Why old goals feel empty. Why conversations feel shallow. Why routines feel suffocating. That's not depression, that's expansion. Your values are shifting, and when values change, everything else must change too. Sometimes that means relationships change. Some people fit your old life, but not your next one. Not because they're bad, but because growth creates distance. And yes, that part can be lonely. But it's better to be alone and growing than surrounded and stagnant. Here's what most people do wrong in this season. They wait. They sit still, hoping clarity will arrive first. But clarity doesn't come from thinking. It comes from movement. You don't think your way into a new life. You act your way into it. You take one step, and that step reveals the next one. You don't need the whole staircase, just the next step. When you don't know what to do something. Read a book that challenges you. Talk to someone who thinks differently. Try something new. Move. Movement creates momentum. Momentum creates clarity. Commitment creates certainty, not the other way around. What's happening beneath the surface right now is invisible work. Like a skyscraper being built, the foundation goes deep before anything rises. People walk by and think nothing's happening. But the deeper the foundation, the taller the building can go. Your life is being prepared for height. That's why this season feels exhausting, even if you're not doing much physically. Mental and emotional rewiring is hard work. You're building new ways of thinking, new frameworks, new capacity, and before something new can grow, something old must die. Old beliefs, old identities, old limitations. That's pruning, and pruning hurts, but it's necessary. This season may feel lonely, but it's not punishment, it's preparation. Every great transformation includes a wilderness phase. You're not lost, you're being prepared. So what do you do right now? You protect your mind, be ruthless about what you allow in. Feed your mind with growth, not fear. Vision, not noise. Keep the fundamentals. Keep learning. Keep showing up. When you don't know what to do what you know. Trust the process. Because this confusion isn't the end of your story. It's the beginning of your best chapter. One day, this season will make sense. And when it does, you'll realize this was the moment everything changed, even though it didn't feel like it at the time.